P-value. You will often find this p-value is being used in most of the softwares. What is the meaning of this p-value? Let's try to see. So p-value refers to, let's say this is 2.46. So there's more value. Just a second. Just a second. Yeah. So this p-value is what we were talking about. Now, this is our Z tabulated, okay, and this is our rejection region. Now, p-value corresponds to Z calculated value. Okay, p-value is related to Z calculated value. Hmm. So, I can say the area, if it's a, so area in the rejection region starting from Z calculated value represents p-value. If I have to find out p-value in this case, can you tell me what will be that? So here Z value was, Z calculated was 2.46. So can you tell me, anyone can calculate this area, blue area? Yes? Can you calculate the blue area? Calculate the blue area and let me know. Okay, how many of you are calculating? Please raise hand. Okay. Okay, Shubhangi. Greater than 2.46. I'm getting 0.0069. Okay, clear it. Okay. So if I say for, okay, if p-value is greater than 0.05 for alpha equal to 95%, what does it mean? If p-value is greater than 0.05 for alpha equal to 95%, what can you say about the null hypothesis or the null hypothesis? Yes? If p-value is greater than 0.05, for alpha equal to, so this area is actually this area is 95% area, right? So if alpha this for alpha equal to 5%, that is this area on the right side. If p value is greater than 0.05, what will it mean? What will it say about the null or the null hypothesis? Yes, anyone? Lokesh, Rahul, Ritika, Shubhangi. Okay, so let me explain. So let's assume two different scenarios. Okay, same value of alpha in both the cases, that is 5% area on the right side. Okay, now in one case, this is your z tabulated, this is your z calculated, this is your z tabulated, and this is your z calculated. What is the difference between the two figures? Okay, tell me. In this case, if p is greater than 0 or less than p is less than or greater than 0.05. So p value we calculate towards the right side. So here p value is given by this area. Okay. So here obviously we can say it is greater than 0.05. So when it is greater than 0.05, it is greater than 0.05. Here h naught is accepted. Okay. And in this case, what will happen about h? What will happen to h naught in this case? Yes. It will be accepted or not? See, there is one thing, guys. Already attendance is so low, and if the interaction is not happening, it will be difficult for us to. I may have to take measures to increase the attentiveness of you guys in the class. So I don't know. Without interaction, how do I teach this course? It's not possible. We have to be interactive. It is a very good course, and if you happen to, I mean, what's the problem, Subhangi? No, no. I mean, that's what I want. You people get confused and ask back questions. But only you are there. I mean, I've been watching since few days, last classes. Only you are there mostly in the class. So, what's the issue with the other guys? Is it because of the timing? I mean, it's tiring, I know. So, can we do something about it? You want to do it in morning sometime, someday?
Sir will discuss with Ashi, CR, then she will tell you according to your timings.
No, and what are the other timings of other classes? Lokesh?
Sir, mostly are evening now due to internship of some students.
Only my class is in evening, na?
Sir, one more. Anupam sir.
So I don't know. I've never seen this low attendance on. disinterest of students. In fact, this course is very, I mean, you'll find it difficult if you are not in class. Even if I give you slides and books, no, you will always be confused. And you have to be interactive. You have to ask me back questions. Because I will assume that you have understood everything. Okay, and recording is also not there now. Unfortunately, I would have gone ahead. If had it been recording was there, then the things would be different. Maybe I could have just gone through the course. But the recording is also not happening. You will be in soup. I'm telling you, this will be not. It's not that easy. Supply chain course was much easier than this one. I tell you, it's a lot mathematical. This course. So, what do you people suggest? Lokesh, Shubhangi. I mean, only two of you are there, probably interacting in the class. So let me see. Besides course, let me talk to you guys first. What's going on in life? So, Varun, you are there? Okay, you can't open the mic, right? Okay, you joined late. So can you talk, or you will just have to chat?
Yes, sir.
So what's happening, Varun? What's happening with the course and all means you people are really taking it for a ride, I think. Hmm? Surprise
Maybe
quizzes.
timing is issue.
हाँ I know because it's tiring यार मैं भी थका हुआ हूँ it's not like I've just woken up from the bed and like I'm ready to go. I'm also tired yeah. So maybe we people need to talk make something do something about it. Yes, Shubhangi, what do you suggest? Oh, that's why only you are there. uh, Ritika, are you there,
Yes,
Ritika?
sir. Yes, sir.
So tell me, what is your opinion?
Sir, I
So
think
morning
the
class is much better.
attendance will increase after gate exam.
ओके गेट
Most,
एग्जाम पे प्रॉब्लम है क्या? जब तक तो ये जो डिफिकल्ट पार्ट है वो तो काफी सारा निकल जाएगा फिर आगे का समझ में ही नहीं आएगा तुम लोगों को।
sir.
क्या करें? सो गेट की गेट को इतना सीरियसली लेते हो क्या आप लोग? So tell me one thing. Do you see any? Do you hear anything opening about the college and all? Anything?
No, sir.
No,
Hmm.
sir.
I've
And
also
sir,
not.
and sir,
हाँ,
mostly students are going for 6 month internship. So
ये तो
I
ऑनलाइन
don't
ही
think
होगा।
that online ही होगा सर ये 4th ईयर के लिए तो।
हाँ, फोर्थ ईयर के लिए तो ऑनलाइन ही होगा ये। ओके, तो ये बताओ कि ये समझ में आ रहा है कि स्क्रीन पे बना है या पहले से शुरू करना है? क्योंकि एक बच्चा तो होना चाहिए क्लास में जिसको समझ में आए जो बाकियों को समझा सके। राइट? एग्जाम टाइम पे यही तो करते हो आप लोग। नहीं नहीं, मैं ये चीज बता रहा हूँ, मैं वापस बनाता हूँ डायग्राम। आई विल टेल यू पी वैल्यू क्या होती है। ओके, मान लीजिए रिजेक्शन रीजन आपका इस तरफ है। ओके, सो पी वैल्यू इज ऑलवेज कैलकुलेटेड टुवर्ड्स द राइट साइड। Even if my z, I mean p value is first thing, z calculated के corresponding p value निकाली जाती है। Okay, you have to find out p value corresponding to z value, z calculated, first thing। second, इसका जो direction होगा, see you can find out p value this side also, this side also। इसका direction होता है towards rejection region, towards rejection region। So this is the z calculated value. Okay, so I need to find out p value. So it starts from the immediately from the place where the z calculated is situated. So I'll just make it red, whole area. So this whole area red is your Z calculated value. I mean P value. This red area is representing P value. Okay. In other sense, you can also say that if let's say my rejection region is on this side, so then my P value and my Z calculated is over here. So my P value will be this way. This will be my P value. It will be my P value. Okay. If it is a two-sided area, if it's a two-sided region, I mean where it's a not equal to type of hypothesis, then the I will only talk about the areas today. Let me make the whole concept clear. So in this way, let's say this is the Z calculated. Okay. So now Z calculated, here your P value is towards, now I have option, should I calculate towards this side or towards this side? So in either ways, if I calculate P value towards left side or right side, it will it will anyway be not an issue. Okay. Because let's say uh, other in one way we always see the closest one. So here you see the p value for the area which will be on this side will be closer. So we take it the closer one, right? Now let's say uh, Z naught Z1. There are, we have three types of hypothesis. Mu is equal to mu naught is equal to some value A, and mu naught is not equal to A. Just a second. This is first type of hypothesis. Type, okay. This is the, you can say A. Another set of hypothesis could be mu naught is equal to A and alternate hypothesis greater than A. Okay. This is B type. And another type would be mu naught is equal to A and this is Z naught, Z1, mu naught is less than A. Okay. So we have three different options over here. Now I will ask first thing from all of you is to make the critical region for all the three sets of hypotheses. Make the critical region and send it in the WhatsApp group. Yes, I want answer on this. Before you, until unless you answer or ask me question back, I will not go ahead. I'm just waiting for your question or your answer. So you at least make it and send it in the WhatsApp group. Let's see. Okay, so first and second are fine. Let me explain you the first one. So in the first one, what's happening is not equal to. That means if it deviates on either side, we will consider that it is something which is not equal to A. Okay, so on either side, the critical region is on either side, and if let's say alpha is 5% here, your alpha will be 2.5% on one side and 2.5% on the other side. Okay, and of course in this one you are right, it is on the right side, and in this case the critical region is on the left side. Okay, and the white part is the acceptance region of H naught. Okay, and the shaded region, you can say this one, this one, this one, and this one. This is your rejection region of H naught. Okay, null hypothesis. Now, when we are doing hypothesis testing, we come across the p-value, and means of course one thing which is clear is that we need to calculate z tabulated and z calculated. Okay, we need to find out z tabulated and we need to find out z calculated. Now z calculated corresponds to the sample, that according to the sample, where is it? Okay, according to the sample, uh, how much it is, how much is the sample mean away or closer to mean value, the proposed mean value. If it is too much away from proposed mean value, it will fall in the rejection region of H naught. If it is too much, I mean, it is in the proximity to the proposed mean value, then the H naught will be accepted. Okay, so if this Z calculated can either lie in this region or it can lie on in this region. Okay, there's one thing, one more thing, that it is a norm to put equal sign. So you will observe one thing, that uh, all null hypothesis is always having an equal sign. Some books always have equal sign, some books may use the opposite of this. So if it is not equal to, no problem. If it is greater than, it will be less than. If it is less than, it will be greater than here. So both the norms are acceptable. In some books you will find only equal sign in the null hypothesis. So I'm sticking to that for easy understanding. Now Z calculated value can lie in the critical region or lie in the acceptance region. Okay, so if it's lying in the, let's say, critical region, what happens to the p-value we want to see? So this is your Z tabulated here, and if it's lying in the critical region, Z calculated. So if it is lying in the critical region, we see the area to the right side of it. So the area to the right side of it is So tell me one thing, this area to the right side of Z calculated in this case will be greater than 0.05 or lesser than 0.05? Yeah, less than. So this is a rule also that if p value is lesser than 0.05, then reject H naught. Did you get it? How do we interpret the p value? If your p value is less than alpha, basically, then we reject H naught because it is lying in
Can
the,
you explain it once again?
yeah. So okay, Varun. Now when we are doing hypothesis testing, we see if the Z value which we have calculated from the sample lies in the critical region or not in the critical region. So let's say if it is lying in the critical region here, Z tabulated. Hmm? Can you tell me what is this area, total area? Red one, red shaded one. This is tabulated. What is this area? Red one. Varun,
Yes, sir.
what is this area, red shaded area? This is alpha basically. The red shaded area is alpha. Okay, and which we generally take it as 0.05. Okay, now tell me if p value is less than 0.05, what will it mean? What is the p value? P value is the area to the right side of Z tabulated. You can say this, all the area, this green shaded area from here on till infinity. This area is your p value. So if p value is less than 0.05, what will it mean? The Z tab, where does the Z
We
tabulated lie?
reject the solution
Z calculated, sorry. Yeah, ठीक करना.
in the left side.
If p value is lesser than 0.05, then Z calculated lies to the left side or the right side of Z tabulated.
Right to the Z tab.
तो p वैल्यू अगर 0.05 से कम है, ये p वैल्यू है, जो ग्रीन वाला है ना, ये p वैल्यू है, जो ग्रीन एरिया है वो p वैल्यू है. अगर ये 0.05 से कम है तो Z कैलकुलेटेड T टैबुलेटेड के लेफ्ट साइड में होगा, जहां पे जैसे अभी दिख रहा है, या राइट साइड में होगा.
It should be in the right side.
या राइट साइड है ना, क्योंकि ये पूरा एरिया रेड वाला तो 0.05 है और ये तो कम ही है ना, ग्रीन वाला एरिया तो कम ही है रेड वाले एरिया से.
Yes.
तो मतलब ये राइट साइड में ही हुआ, Z कैलकुलेटेड Z टैबुलेटेड के राइट साइड में हुआ. और अगर राइट साइड में है तो ये तो रिजेक्शन रीजन है. ठीक है, अब मैं वापस से दूसरा क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ ऐसे ही. अब मैं लेफ्ट साइड का पूछता हूँ. ओके, नाउ हियर आपका Z टैबुलेटेड है. सो दिस रीजन, this region is your rejection region. Okay, now here p value, sorry, p value is greater than 0.05. So tell me where will be Z calculated with, where will be the Z calculated located? To the left or the right of Z tabulated? Okay, what do others say? What do others say about it?
In the right, because it's greater than here, greater than 0.05.
Yes, very good. So now are you understanding? So Z calculated will be here. So hypothesis will be accepted or rejected?
Sir, is it
How many
Accepted.
were saying accepted? Okay, Ritika is saying accepted. Anyone else? Lokesh? Accepted होगी, rejected होगी?
Sir, accepted.
Okay. Rajiv Ranjan?
Accepted, sir.
क्यों? लोकेश बोल रहा है इसलिए? रीजन बताओ क्यों एक्सेप्टेड होगी? शुभांगी? क्यों होगी एक्सेप्टेड? Z calculated. So this region is acceptance region of H naught. Okay, I'll make another figure. Okay, ये two-sided है. Now your Z tabulated is greater than, or I'll say p value. Let's say p value. P value is greater than 0.05. What will that mean? इसमें बताइए ये ब्लू वाला एरिया कितना है? ब्लू वाला शेडेड एरिया कितना है लेफ्ट एंड राइट साइड में? दोनों टोटल नहीं, एक एक साइड का बताइए. ओके, so this is 0.02, sorry. This area is 0.025 and this area is 0.025. Okay. Then if P is greater than 0.05, what does that mean? What will it say about the H naught? Yes. Because P is greater than 0.05. So either ways, left side or right side, irrespective of that, even if you consider here or even if you consider Z calculated here, in both the cases, it is inside the acceptance region only. And if P is less than 0.05, yeah. Getting it? So that's how we interpret the P value. Now we'll do a question. I'm sending just a second. Now work on this question which I have sent just now. In this, you have to test the claim, and at the same time, your anyway alternate and null hypothesis is anyway given. You have to test the claim and you have to find out the p value. How many of you are doing? Please raise hand. After doing, you have to send it in the WhatsApp group. Yes, Shubhangi, you are facing any problem in doing it? Okay. Okay, Shubhangi, I've got your solution. So let me have a look at it. 1.344. Okay, fine. So it's lying in the acceptance region and the p-value is 0.092. So let me have a look at it. Yeah, very good. So you've understood the whole concept now. So now there's one more way we can find out. So you have used two ways actually. Okay, you used p-value method and you have used sta- you can say the standardized test statistic. You can say standard normal variate. You calculated and did that. Then there is another way which is unstandardized test statistic approach where we can see the uh, so two ways of testing the hypothesis you have seen now. Okay, you can either use p-value or you can use the z-value. Okay, now the third one could be where third one we will see bit late. So first two are fine. Okay, now let's say there's another topic which I was thinking whether I should start or not. We are going slow a bit. I mean, initially, since not many students are free in the next week or so. So, considering it, I was thinking I should go ahead, but then that concept again will be very difficult for anyone to digest. So, I have to limit it for today. So, anything you would like to discuss or anyone would like to discuss? I would like to keep it limited till p-value only for today then. Maybe I can give one more question to since Subhangi is here. So one more question I can give for her to solve. Okay, Shubhangi. Now tell me one another question in a different way. I will ask you. So let's say alpha is given already, right? Some alpha. Well, let's say it's again 5% alpha which is given to you. Okay, and your H naught and H1 they are like this. Mu is equal to 3 and mu is greater than 3. Or let's say some physical parameter of some engineering measurement. And your x bar from a sample we've calculated is coming out to be 2.5. And your sigma is, let's say, not sigma, but standard deviation, sample standard deviation. S is given as zero point 0.5. Okay, and not zero point 0.5, let's say, which is 1. And your n value is given as 9. 9 samples, although very less, but then okay. Now I want to know that what is the, let's say even alpha is not given here. Alpha is not given. We don't know what is alpha. So we want to know up to what value of alpha this H naught is acceptable. Can you find out the value? I mean, what we are trying to find out is up to what confidence level is my null hypothesis valid? Can you try to find out this value? Of course, you will not be able to get the exact value, but you will be able to get some value of alpha. Yeah, yeah. It's normally distributed. It's a sampling distribution. No? So can you tell me for what value of alpha this H naught remains valid? Up to what value of alpha? I think you'll be needing the small calculation and the table to do this. Okay, what's the value of Z? It is minus 1.5. Okay, so it is here Z equal to minus 1.5. 1.5. So that means, and it is greater than 3, right? Mu is greater than 3. So it is lying well inside the acceptance region. Hmm. We don't know whether it is lying inside the acceptance region or not. But even if we draw the acceptance region just close to this one, like even till here, very closest value possible, or infinitely closer value. So we can comfortably assume that z equal to minus 1.5 or minus 1.49. I can put my alpha value over there. Hmm. So then that means it will be acceptable. Area. Alpha represents area. So what is that? Area can't be 6.68, no. Area is probability only.
0.06681.
So alpha even 0.06, 0.06,
681.
0.681, right?
Point 0.06681.
I don't know how you're saying that. Okay, we'll continue our discussion on this in the next one. Okay. So meanwhile, you think about it. What is the meaning of alpha in this situation? Okay. Although I've asked you a question, but is it valid? Think about it. We'll discuss it on, I think Monday we are having presentation, and also inform all the people that Monday I'm also going to take a quiz on normal distribution. Okay. And yeah, so no, one group is ready to present on Monday. Okay.